Let's do some support. There's a lot of them to do. Jesus, all the yeah, all the Dimitris. Now that he's back.
You don't look busy. Join me for some training, boar prince.
And here I thought you had no desire to speak with me.
We don't need to speak to clash swords, do we?
I suppose not. Is that one new? Wait. Where did you get such a blade?
I suppose you would recognize its value. I came upon a merchant selling weapons and found this among the rest of the steel.
That pattern around the edge. There's no doubt. It was forged by Zoltan, the master swordsmith.
I'm not giving it to you.
Zoltan? Ooh.
Huh? Oh, I'm just happy to have laid eyes on it. I don't suppose you'd allow me the chance to hold it.
Do you take me for a fool? I'm not letting a brute like you swing it around.
As though I would be careless with something so valuable.
I recall when you were 9 years old, you swung a sword so hard you snapped it clean in two.
Come now, that was so long ago. I'm hardly the fool I was then.
So you say. Yet Hausfrau Darius still told that story for years.
What's wrong, Felix?
Oh, pointless. No use talking about someone who's long dead. Looking at your face is making me angry. I'm going to find a different training partner. Farewell, your beastliness.
What is going on with him?
What do you mean what's going on with him? His dad just died. Sword of Zoltan. Oh! That's cool that you get an item from a support. I'm gonna give that to Felix immediately. That's fucking awesome. Oops. Who has the sword? Oops. I do have it. Give it to Felix. Come on. Let's have a look at it first. 13 mind, 90 hit. 13 mind, 90 hit. It's the same as this. 8 weight, 9 weight. So it's worse. But I could probably forge it. Let's keep it so far. I mean, it's better than this. I'll put it down. Good. It's good that you get an item from a support. I didn't know you could even do that.
You've been spending a lot of time at the training ground, Mercedes. As far as swordsmanship goes, you're like a whole new person.
Are you sure about that?
I have such a great time when you teach me that improving comes naturally.
It's all because of your own hard work. Compared to you,
You shouldn't be so disappointed in yourself. You're improving too. You just need to keep at it.
Well, I can hold a needle and thread without breaking anything now. That's something.
That's a big step. When we started, you couldn't even hold a pair of scissors without twisting them apart.
Time to use her as one.
I'm sorry for being such a burden.
You're no bother at all. I like sewing with you. It reminds me of when I was young and my mother taught me how to sew.
God, Dimitri has
My
changed so
mother would
much
sit
in
with
one
my brother
after
and me,
Rodrigue's death.
And we'd all sew together. I really miss it. Even though I was barely better than you when I started. Did your mother like to sew, Dimitri?
Oof. I don't know
My
about
birth
that.
mother? From my father's accounts, she wasn't great at it either.
Oh, of course. I forgot that the Queen of Fargus passed away long ago.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't really remember what she was like. But I remember my stepmother. Always sitting by the window, sewing away.
I'm sure she would have been happy to teach you if you had asked.
She always looked so lonely when she was sewing. So unreachable. She was kind to me, yes. But when she was like that, it was hard to talk to her. I'm not certain she would have wished to teach me.
That's
I'm
Edelgard's
so
mom,
sorry,
right?
Dimitri. I didn't mean to bring up such difficult memories.
Don't worry about it. If I don't talk about those things sometimes, I'll risk forgetting them altogether. And that would truly be a shame.
I see.
God, this fucking hair's stupid.
But now I'm just going on and on about myself. Why don't you tell me more about you?
More about me? Oh, goodness. I don't even know what to say.
It's hard to think of something on the spot, isn't it? You could speak of your family, I suppose.
It's gotta be
You
complicated.
want to know more about my family? On that topic, I'm happy to oblige. In fact, I'm so glad you asked.
Oh.
It's important to think about your past and share it every now and then. This might take a while, but would you be willing to stay and listen?
Of course. I will listen for as long as you wish.
Oh, that's pretty cute. Dimitri and Annette.
Your Highness, I have a little favor to ask of you.
Of course. How may I be of assistance?
Well, I was hoping you could tell me about my father. I imagine he was a very different man at home than he was at work.
Ah, so you wish to hear about the Gustav that I knew. As you know, he was a knight who served the royal family since my grandfather's reign. To me, he was a teacher of martial arts and tactics. He was someone I depended on since I was a small child. But he was also a very stern and strict instructor.
That doesn't surprise me. He was much the same at home. He'd chide us if we made mistakes, whether it was with cooking or even how we spoke. I feel like we can talk like this because of our time at the academy. But if you saw me speaking so casually to you, oh my goodness, he would probably faint.
Is that so? Funny. I suppose in front of his family he felt the need to demonstrate proper etiquette.
Wait, are you saying that's not how he was around you?
Even all these years later, there's something I recall with perfect clarity. It happened in the autumn of my 11th year.
Cool that they use this support to actually boost, the backstory of, or the character, I should say, of Gilbert, Gustav, or whatever. No, Gustav was his. Well, I don't even remember. It was called Gustav, right? They call him that. I remember last day.
Before the break of dawn, he woke me suddenly. Said he'd heard a disturbance and had me grab my bow. Then he set me and a fellow pupil loose on a dark mountain. Our only directive was to go catch a deer. As you well know, autumn in the capital is very cold. Now, imagine being up on the mountain at night with no idea what might jump out from the shadows. That, in a nutshell, is the Gustav I knew.
Okay, not very nice.
I can hardly imagine that. He was completely different with me.
I recall one other defining detail. He used to speak of you at every possible opportunity.
Really? What would he say about me?
Are you sure you want to know? There's one story he used to tell from when you were very small.
No, stop! It's probably too embarrassing to bear. Is it?
Perhaps.
Look, I'll promise to forget the stories he told me about you if you return the favor. Deal?
Yes, that seems the
Hey,
only thing to do.
AKJMC,
It's
thanks
a
for the
promise.
follow. Not sure if he's watching the stream or not, but can't really see it. But I guess it didn't do a thing. Who cares? That's good that he followed.
Ingrid, I've been doing some thinking, and it occurs to me that I owe you an apology.
What? Why do you seem so serious?
In a just world, you would be happily married to Glenn. He truly loved you, and it's clear that you cared deeply for him as well. But on that awful night, he died right before my eyes. I could do nothing to prevent it. In a way, I'm responsible for you losing the joyous future that should have been yours. I know my words can change nothing, but I'm so sorry, Ingrid.
No, Your Highness. There's no need to apologize. Glenn's death, it still doesn't feel real. I always looked up to Glenn. He was the very picture of a perfect knight, noble and virtuous. In the end, he laid down his life, the ultimate sacrifice. I feel proud of him in ways that words can't quantify.
Proud? Truly?
That's right. I feel proud that he died for those he was sworn to protect. Proud that he passed from this realm to the next as a perfect knight.
Are you really trying to turn his needless death into an ideal to uphold? You and he are so alike.
Needless death? How can you say that? Glenn gave his life for you, for everyone, and this is how you speak of his sacrifice?
You weren't there. You didn't witness his last moments. If you had, you wouldn't feel that way.
Why are you telling her
I don't
this?
care to hear your interpretation of his final moments. He was and will always be an ideal knight.
You would do well to rethink that ideal, my friend.
Pardon me? He served in your guard. He took great pride in what he did, in protecting you. The very least you can do is not spit on his memory. If you'll excuse me.
Yeah, no wonder she's angry. I don't think there was any need to tell her that.
What's the matter with me?
Exactly. It's fine. You don't have to tell her. Yeah, the guy you love so much, he fucking died like a squeaking pig, burning alive in front of me. That wasn't very noble of him. That wasn't very noble of the guy you loved. Huh, Ingrid? Are you still sad about that? Because, you know, the ideals you hold of these guys? Absolute trash. Come
Why
on.
are you out and about so late, Dimitri?
Hello, Flane. I could ask you the same thing.
Me? I was feeling restless and came here to think.
I see. I'm here for the same reason.
How funny. But are you feeling well? You look fairly pale.
It's nothing. I just have a bit of a headache.
Oh my. Headaches are quite troublesome, are they not? I am sure it will subside soon. Actually, I am quite talented when it comes to healing magic. If you will allow me, I will have you feeling better in no time.
That's kind of you, but I'm fine.
But why not? Have I offended you somehow?
This headache is something I've dealt with for a while now. Ever since my family and friends were murdered before my eyes.
Jesus.
I must never forget that day. I must never allow their deaths to be forgotten. I feel this headache as a reminder of sorts. Of those I failed to protect. And of their murderers who still roam free.
I see. That would explain your somber demeanor. Still, I do not agree with all you are saying. I feel that if I were your father or any of your dear friends whom you lost, I would want you to let go of me eventually. I would never want someone whom I care deeply for to be pained by the loss of me for eternity. And I doubt they would want that either.
Perhaps. Unfortunately, they have left this world, so I can no longer ask their preference.
We cannot ask them directly, but we can imagine how they might have felt. You know who they were as people.
This is pretty good support. Flane is actually having a very different approach than any other support I've seen so far. That's pretty cool.
As for me, if I am ever to be but a memory in your future, I want you to remember me in a way that brings you joy. I would want you to smile when you recalled me, to feel warmed by the notion that I cherished your company. I cannot imagine I am the only one who feels this way. Surely, anyone who loved another would wish only for their peace and happiness.
Hell yeah. Tell him.
Must apologize. I was out of line, clearly. I must get some rest now. Please do not stay up too late yourself.
Good night, Flane. And thank you.
That was pretty good. Nice. What else? So many supports, my goodness.
Gustav, it has been 8 years since I last called you by that name.
Your Highness, I must deeply apologize for leaving the kingdom without permission.
There is no need to explain, old friend. I can guess at your reasons. The tragedy of Dusker.
This
You
is all
felt
about Dimitri
responsible
today.
for that incident and sought respite in the goddess, abandoning your name, rank, and homeland in repentance. Am I right?
I have no excuses to offer. It was all I could think to do.
I always knew you for a pious man, and I figured that if you were to leave, this is where you would end up. You have changed much. Your face does not have the same resolve it once did.
If I may, Your Highness, you have changed as well.
I can't disagree.
It was my duty to protect His Majesty, your father. Naturally, that also included Lady Patricia and yourself as well.
My father and mother are gone. No amount of regret will bring them back.
My dreams are haunted by the thought that, had I arrived at Dusker more swiftly...
You saved my life at Dusker. I have only gratitude for you, no blame to speak of. I wish for you to remain in the kingdom, Gustav. even after this conflict is over. I need your strength to help rebuild the ravaged land that Fargus has become.
Please, I beg your forgiveness. But there is no place left for me in that land.
I see. Though much has changed, your stubbornness remains. I have no desire to trouble you. If you do not wish to return, that is your choice to make. But I do advise you to at least visit the place of your birth. If only for your family's sake.
Yes, Your Highness. Thank you. I appreciate your concern.
And he really is stubborn. My goodness. Alright, last for Dimitri and Catherine. Okay, it's probably gonna be quite
there.
average.
At it again, are we? It feels like I see you training here every day.
It's my daily routine. I'm ill at ease until I've held a weapon in my grasp.
You said the same thing when you were little.
Right you are. I've been meaning to come and talk to you properly for a while now.
I was about to say the same thing. How long has it been? A decade? More? That was in Ferdiad, as I recall. You were just a little pipsqueak. You really have grown up, haven't you?
I remember those times well. Particularly your first words to me. Look at that young maiden wielding a giant lance. How adorable.
Oh, don't look at me like that. I was thrown off by your haircut, that's all.
It's all water under the bridge. Now, back then I was quite furious about it.
My father did give me a stern reprimand for speaking so rudely to a prince. But then, I never had a chance to apologize. I was always getting into trouble back then. Just like the incident in Duskar.
Speaking of, do you ever think about going back to House Karen? Do you, Cassandra?
Wait. That reminds me of the scene with Lonato, that he called her Cassandra. And she was like, no, the only name I answer is Catherine. I thought he was just wrong. But I guess it makes sense.
No. I'm happy with the life I have. No offense, Your Highness, but I don't fight for king and country anymore. I fight for Lady Rhea.
It doesn't bother you? Being labeled a criminal?
You're worried about my life as a fugitive from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
He was right.
Don't worry
Lonato
about
was
me.
right.
I'm here because I want to. It suits me far better than the life I'd otherwise lead, as a noble lady of the kingdom.
Is that so?
How about you? You've never wanted to roam free? To enjoy life as an ordinary knight, unshackled from all those princely obligations?
I can't say the thought has never crossed my mind. However, I am the son of a king. It's not possible for me to put my own desires before the good of the kingdom.
Ah, you're too serious for your own good. How'd you become such a stiff?
Don't worry, I've been working on that. Stretching is a part of my daily routine.
If you can joke about it, there's hope for you.
And the Dew and Annette will reach A. Okay, what else? Ash and Caspar can reach A. Ooh. Let's do this. It's two of them left here, only. There's a lot of support, Jesus.
I'm sorry. So sorry.
What is it, Annette?
I completely forgot that it's my turn for kitchen duty today. Huh? Did you do all the kitchen prep already?
Kitchen duty is mine today.
What? But, oh, did I get the day wrong?
Yes, yours is tomorrow.
Oh. I'm so sorry. Wow, I really am something else.
These things happen. Is something funny?
Oh, no, I was just happy.
She's so nice.
So, you probably already know this, but my uncle is really strict. He wanted me to be perfect at cooking, studying, cleaning, washing, everything really. He said if I wasn't perfect, as a knight's daughter, I'd be devaluing my crest.
Sort of a cunt thing to
Whenever
say.
I messed up, he looked so mad. And he'd sigh like he just lost his faith in humanity.
That is harsh.
Oh, I know he loved me and all. He was just kind of scary. But you've helped me out and been patient with me without getting mad. I'm just so happy. Thank you, Dedu.
I have hardly done anything.
You know what? You reminded me of my father.
Of Gilbert.
You look scary at first glance, but You're actually really kind.
Is that so?
Oh, right. Let me help you with something, if that's okay with you. What are you cooking today? Hopefully I can chip in.
It is a meat dish from Vargas.
I'm still a complete klutz, so I'm not gonna be in the way, am I?
Not at all.
Hey, Danger Noodle, welcome to the stream. You missed redemption of Dimitri and some support. Various support with Dimitri, especially now that he's back.
I was hoping that the food I made would bring a smile to your face.
Oh,
Oh, wow. That's... Well then, I
oh.
can't wait for dinner time.
Good.
That was the cutest shit I ever seen. Oh yeah, that too. That was very nice. Casper and Ash. Casper and Ash. I did say it wrong. Thank you, dyslexia.
Go on, eat up. Oh wow, you're really going at it.
Oh, is the cat one? Yeah.
Still hungry, huh? You're a greedy little fellow. Oh, here he comes, right on time. The food's all ready to go. Huh? Ash, what are you doing here?
Caspar, I was just, Hey, hang on a second. Did you come here to feed the cat too?
Feed? Well, I don't know what you're... Wait, did you say two? Is that what you're doing?
I have been for a while. I had no idea you were doing the same.
It's gonna be a fat
I
cat.
was just worried about the guy. I didn't want someone else to find him and hurt him. I figured it would be best to watch out for him. You know me, defender of the helpless. More importantly, though, what's your excuse?
I didn't want him stealing more supplies, so I figured I'd take care of him. Guess we're not so different after all, are we?
Yeah, I guess we're not. Deep down.
Since you're here, why don't you feed this little guy what you brought him?
Oh, yeah! I've got something good.
Looks like it. Hey, where did you get that?
Get what?
It looks awfully fresh. You didn't take that from the kitchen, did you?
Is that some dried fish and vegetables? Looks like someone's leftovers.
Well, never mind how I got mine. What about yours?
I'm a defender of the helpless. You really think I'd steal some food for a cat? I got it by fighting an old guy in the dining hall. I won it fair and square.
You started a fight over that?
No! The old guy started a fight, then I took his dinner as a prize. Aw, you love this meat, don't you? And you love when I fight, don't you?
Well, this cat's happy, so I'll let you off easy just this once. You're lucky he's so cute.
Love it. Oh, love it. Love it. Let's finish the day. Oh, let's see. Got something I have to see. Not sure what the color scheme I like the most, because I've been sent something to choose what is my favorite one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, and 10. 5, 7, 8, 10, y. Well, very nice. Let's do some instruction. Hey George, you have to make a cat cry. Come on. S-Rang in Lances, let's do this. Well, let's do this. Oh wow, very nice. Come on, really? I got the S-Rang. Lance crit. Beautiful. Ash can get nothing so far. We'll see. Ooh.
I learned.
Black magic range +1. Epic. Love it. That's a good one. Ingrid's about to reach S rank too. Let's get all these S ranks. Let's get him. Not perfect, but he did get a lot of good things. Alright. She's already a bow, right? I don't really remember if she is or not, actually. So close. I have 3 more. I'll probably try to get the maximum before the end. We want our units to be as perfect as possible. Maximum range is what we want. Here we go! Okay. One more. Could be to do. Could be Flame. There's final support yet? I think they did. I don't remember. Yeah. I love Bernie and Casper together.
No.
They're cute. Okay, done. Boom. Professor, when I do nothing but fight, my spirits falter, I lose the will to keep things tidy. Big mood. That is when my room falls to disorder, and my spirits falter even more. Is there no way to break this cycle? This one.
What a superior answer.
Hell yeah. It wasn't today though. I think it was some time ago. Whose birthday is this? Annette's birthday? Tea party time. I'm gonna get her. She's gonna fucking love it. Popular, strong. No. Something sweet, right? Refreshes. Sliced ginger tea. Angelica. Highness concentrations. I don't know really. Maybe she likes this
Hello
one.
there. I'm here for a visit. I love this tea. Is it a favorite of yours as well? Thank you.
God, I got my favorite tea.
It's so good. Okay.
Oh my god. What? Guess he doesn't care. She doesn't care about cube bonks. There you go.
Okay.
First meeting, first crushes, guessing someone's age. I said this. Yeah. Come on. Working hours for gods. Books I've read recently. Likeable allies. Ooh, I think it's gonna be books, right? Yes. She's a nerd.
The only way to clean is to clean with all your might. Otherwise, you're wasting your time.
Okay. Yes! God damn. I can do this creepy thing again. Oh.
I try to take good care of myself so that I'm in top form when it's time to act.
Oh, she really is very cute and nice. Although she doesn't look like it right now. There you go.
I'm at my happiest when I'm digging into a sweet treat.
Okay, I just wanted to listen to this. Alright, well, thanks.
Thanks for the treat. It was so yummy.
Look at that. Easy. Okay.
It'll be fun.
It's you.
Did they say training the horses? Oh yeah, because I want them to reach the S plus.
I think.
Perfect. Beautiful. Magical. Fantastic.
Hopefully this proves useful.
I'm getting it.
I don't really need to go to the and train more. We can do some seminars. The best ones are the magical ones, really. We have sword and fists now. Swords. This one's pretty good, but only if I'm not using Seth and Cassandra. Ugh. Ugh. Swords and lances. It's not bad. Really, Mercedes one is the best one, really. Because all the mages can use white magic or dark magic still quite nicely. So I'm going to do this. I'm probably going to do that the next week as well. Hell yeah. Oh, so close.
There is still more to learn. Still a long way to go.
I got Nosferatu, pretty useful. Manual instruction begins.
I have
And he is very big.
no.
He has to heal the hearts of the ladies he's broke. Are you trying to get the S rank? Yeah, I'm gonna get the S rank. See what happens. Cause it's funny. Pretty pathetic attempts at doing stuff here, but oh well.
That?
Might as well give them this.
Yeah. That?
That was adequate. Yes.
I would...
I think you get more from the seminars anyways, though. I get the access to more experience than these trainings, right? Come on. Let's get the stupid A rank. Exhaustive Strike. Nice. Have one more. Manuela we use her, and that's pretty much it. So might as well give her that. It's more useful.
You're...
Yeah, he's gonna need S rank in white magic if he wants to heal all those hearts. At least. Come on.
How do you like?
They didn't even put the animation, huh? There you go. Pretty nice.
I'll make good use of the.
No, you won't.